Daz's kite farm. Going down there to give him an hand with a few bits and bats, as discussed in the Thursday Night Live, when we were saying about Daz had a little problem with the ultraviolet popping off. So we're going down there. I think we're fitting 2 float switch valves to 2 of the main ponds, the 2 stock ponds, the male stock pond and the toe side from knee side now, coming into knee side, I would believe, just knee side, I think, beginning in the early stages, and the toe side pond next to it, the 2 concrete barrier type ones that were made, the concrete fencing ones. We're going to get 2 of them on there. I think we're fitting a liner in another pond and a few other bits and bats. I've got some bits to drop off from, a bit of a shout out, Mr. Tropical Kite, who's giving Vicky a little filter system with a built-in UV and also a Veriflow 10,000 litre an hour pump. Good man, mate. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure Paul and Vicky will as well, or Vicky and Paul will, Bubble and Fins. Yeah, so that's the plans for today. But before that, I've got a nice steady little drive, no rush. Get down there when we get there, and we'll crack on and pick back up with you when we get there. See you all soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're here. Daz's kite farm. Spin around there so you can see the main pond all nice and clean. We're on with a couple of jobs, fair few stuff. Daz is going to be putting us to work today. First things first though, priority, kettle's on. We're going to have a brew. Get a brew on the go. Once we've got the kettle done, we've also got a little bit of a GoPro for having to mess around with and doing a bit of underwater filming, so I don't have to stick my mobile phone in and then listen to my speaker farting for the rest of the day. We've got pond pumps to fit. Spare me 1 second while I pop this back in here. We've got pond pumps to fit to the, that's obviously the polytunnel I was just in there, to Daz's little bit that he calls a koi shed. We've got these guys who are under treatment for a little bit of fin rot on 1 or 2, so just to make sure, get them sorted out. Not bad, not major, just a little of an odd 1 or 2 looking a little bit, all eating all fine and everything, but just got them under a bit of treatment. But on these ponds, spin this round, on these ponds we're going to be fitting a float switch, and this is the reason why. Look at Daz has banged a screw in it. This popped off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get this sorted out so it doesn't come off at go, because it pumped completely empty and he lost a fish, or 2 fish I think, 1 or 2. Completely pumped itself empty and flooded all the way down here into the garden. We've got 1 to go on this one as well, so that this one doesn't do it. And all this year's toe sight in there. Hit me up, guys, or Daz, let me know in the comments if any of you want to come and bag up and get up, you know, good selection of these fish. I'm sure Daz will sort you out with a very reasonable price. He is going to need to move some on, and he's got a heck of a lot in there, and there are some of them, obviously these ones won't be available for a couple of weeks, but there are some in here as well of the smaller stock which he will be moving on to. So if anybody's interested and anybody wants themselves some little project fish to be growing on, let me know, guys. Daz will sort you out with a decent price. We might also post some in the Telegram group as, you know, bag up or bowl up maybe 10, 15, 20, and get Daz to put a price what he wants for the whole job lot together. And you know, if any of you is interested, some of you could be coming down here and meet us all and pick some of your fish up. At present, he isn't in a position for shipping and delivering because you need to be registered, but you know, it's just got some cheap fish that anybody might like to make use of. Then we have 2 ponds in here, which we're going to be fitting a pump to. 5,000 litres an hour, 2 of them. I think it's this one. Yeah, you look down there, you will see that there are several holes in the liner, and Daz made them ones, and them ones, and them ones, and them ones. He said I've got a real quick way of emptying this pond out where I don't have to stand here and wait for it to do it, and he put a garden fork through it. The reason being is somewhere or about the halfway mark around the pond it was leaking, and he searched and searched and searched and searched and not being able to find it. So he has a new liner. So the idea was we're going to get this drained down, bang a few holes in it, and then we're going to reline this. So these cappings off, reline it, cappings back on, fit a new pump up to the filter system, get that up and running, and get these filled up. There's fancy goldfish, look at that thing. It's like a tennis ball. And down in here somewhere, if you look down there, my big black moor, which is now going to be going into Daz's breeding project. Twice as big as everything in there. Literally just had hold it in my hand a minute ago. Beautiful little fish that. But yeah, his goldfish are in there. These are just tanks that he uses for keeping his plants and stuff in. And the same for this one. This is now on the fill. Hose pipes in. We're filling this up and topping this back up. We get the the pump up and running back into the filter, shower and everything else. All connected back up on that one. And then we're going to be transferring some fish over. But oh, thank you very much. There we go. Look at that tea, potted tea. Oh damn, hot as well. Then there is some the little grow-on ponds that you had at the bottom of the garden, where we're going to be doing a bit of GoProing. There is a pond that is full of alien invasions, and they are they're about to get their arse evicted. God damn, that pot is hot, Daz. I shall use the handle. There we go, that's better. Yeah, they're about to get their arse evicted with a bit of bleach. So, if you're squeamish, you might not want to watch that bit. But we are thinking about GoProing it just to see what happens. Dragonfly larvae, guys. The bane in life of the koi keeper when growing on fry, because those little buggers eat anything they can get their gobs around. So that's the process. That's what we're going to be doing. I'll pick back up in a bit when we get going and this pot of tea's done. See you soon. And I'm going to have to put this down.
They could eat their weight in fish in a day and then they'll be back.
Yeah, I bet they could have now. I've just been saying to Daz there about the they always do this to me. There, just been saying to Daz about the fish that he's got in there that we might be bowling up a few. And he said, the thing is, if people don't want to have to come down to pick them up, they might be a bit worried and concerned. He has bags, he has oxygen. The only thing you would require would be perhaps maybe a tub to put the bags within. Because
I've got boxes as well.
You got some boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So he has everything. So we'll get some fish together and we'll put those fish on the Telegram group. So if you go into my channel, go into my about section and you'll see the join us in the Telegram group. Click on that link, come and join us, and there'll be some fish on there from Daz's Koi Farm as a bit of a deal and a special price that is going to stick out. I don't know, what do you think? Boxes of 10, boxes of 20, whatever. Yeah. Just some to go, somebody needs to move on. You know, everybody's interested. Either leave a comment or join the chat and make a bid.
Yeah, we'll make room for next year's.
That's it, yeah. Get back to you in a bit. So, we're getting set up. We have the GoPro with a lovely pink handle. Oh, whoa, power cable. Daz is setting up booby traps. So we're going to get these bottom pumps. Sorry, sticking the camera in the way. We're going to get these bottom ponds. See, we're going to get the bottom ponds pumped out. But I'm going to show you these. And hopefully when we get this in the water, we're going to be able to see these ugly little things, get a bit of a close-up of them. The either caddisfly larvae or dragonfly larvae. So we'll get this stuck in and we'll see what we can find and see, well, let you have a look at them. Dad's nearly tripped over the power cable. No warning signs. So this is pumping out now. I shall show you. There are still some fry in here that Daz has just left, and they have grown quite a bit because there's only been, what do you reckon is in there, Daz? 10?
Probably
20 or so. 20 or so in here that have been left to their own devices. Ones that you just couldn't catch at the time, but we're going to get this pumped out. This is going to get...
Bearing in mind they've not had any food at all summer. It's just all
other than
naturals.
what's naturals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've had nothing,
Bloodworms,
they've not been
fleas.
given out bloodworms, daphnia, water fleas, all that kind of stuff. Just natural sources of food in here. So we're going to get to see what fish that have just been left in here have managed to do on their own. This one's getting pumped out, but there are some, we have seen some odd little ones just down there, you can see.
There's some decent sized sankies in here, 1 or 2.
Daz reckons there's some decent sized sankies in there as well. So, like I said, pumping this out, and then we're going to get to see, well, see, Daz, the master breeder of blanket weed. He is an absolute master of it. But these are the ones where we're going to use a GoPro on. Because just down in here, there is tons and tons of dragonfly larvae, or caddisfly larvae, whichever it might be. Big. You can see 2 or 3 that are just on the side down there. There's one. It's dead centre of the screen now, but I'm going to get the GoPro and see if we can get a bit of some close-up footage of them. And then these 2, that one's getting pumped out as well. That's already running as well. So that one's getting pumped out. Then these are going to get bleached off and pumped out and ready for spring seasoning next year.
It's a willow leaf. It does look like a butterfly.
These two are looking. Daz thought you were saving a butterfly then, but it were a leaf, guys.
No, you know, I claimed that one because
underwater
I said
butterfly.
it looks like there's a butterfly.
A couple of little ones that have just been left just to see what they do. But in all honesty, not a great deal, because look at the size of that little tiddler there. There's a water boatman there, that's nearly as big as it. Right, let's get some underwater footage of these things and then we'll show you what's going on at the next stage.
He's got something prepared.
Just in case we didn't get to see just how ugly those little things were, Daz has caught some for us and stuck them in a jar, because this is a bit more easier.
That's one of the skins. It's
Yeah, there's a skin, there's a shed skin there. These are dragonfly larvae, guys. Or they could be caddisfly larvae.
Very large damselfly.
Or, oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Damselfly, not
Yeah,
caddis.
caddis are the little stones sort of
Yeah.
like a shell.
Or what could be alien to him.
It could well be.
Yeah.
I haven't quite decided yet.
That's one pretty... I need to get that big one on a shot. Ouch. That one's
Plants out to there. I didn't realise that tag bricks.
pretty big. I get a downward shot from it. Look at that. Now there we go. It's at the front of the glass. That's a good... That's nearly... That's over about an inch and a half, I'd say, maybe. I'll put my finger in for scale so you can see how big that is. It's half the length of my finger. It's pretty damn big. It's as big as my thumb. There's no wonder these little things can smash your fry and eat your fry. Look at that. Oops, sorry. Ugly little buggers then. As we were saying earlier, you can see where they come up with their ideas for movies when you've got insect life like that in your ponds. Oh, and we don't want that one in there. Little ladybird. This is nearly empty out now, guys. The science. See how quickly that worked. And there you go. There's a couple of nice sangs. Nice sangs, a little chag there. Oh, that pump wants switching up onto its side. So there is the odd little fish in there. This one's coming down as well. The old river going on. Well, there's a couple of big ones underneath the camouflage.
You'll be surprised when I get the net in.
They're going to get a surprise when you put the net in, that is for sure. So once we've got all this pumped out and emptied out, look at that. Look at that funky green. You still amaze me how you managed to grow so much of it.
So one thing I can produce.
It's the one thing you can definitely produce. If anybody wants some, if you've never experienced it, Daz can send you home with some.
Yeah.
There's plenty of it. We're going to see if we can get these fish netted up, which is not going to be easy, I wouldn't imagine.
It's not easy without so much watering on the plants. I think I've got a rock there. Something very heavy.
That one real big fish. Somewhere in here,
Just
guys.
wait to blanket weed.
There is some.
There is some fish in here somewhere.
Would you like some water in the vessel?
Yes, please. Kahaku. Sankey. Definitely try. Dolphin nosed Benigord.
Oh,
Obviously didn't get any culling on these.
That missed the cull, didn't it?
It did.
Oh, a squashed
Squashed
tomato.
tomato.
Yes.
It's another thing you can always rely on. Oh, and a Ginrin Shuramuji.
Shuramuji, stumpy Shuramuji.
Very stumpy. This is what happens though when you don't grade them.
Yeah.
You get a lot of rubbish. Hopefully there's one or two keepers in here. Seem to have netted out the worst. Hopefully.
We got a bowl there, Daz, just behind us. Just down back at Barrett.
You want them both filled up?
Yes, please.
You should be afloat, Daz. Quickly fill up the tub. And a few more. This is getting a bit squidgy underfoot. Ah. Good shot, Daz. You missed. This is the bit where Gaz gets a pole handle in the back of the head. Any luck that time, Daz?
Just blanket weed.
Oh, lovely.
Want these shut off if you want to
Yes,
put
please.
that one.
Yeah, that can be shut off now, thanks.
So look, being left to their own devices, and they've one pug-nosed Benigoi, one shag, and sank it, and Ginrin Kahaku with a lot of head pattern. Curtains.
Actually, it's not blanket weed as such, it's like silkweed, really fine stuff. It's even worse.
There's a fair few over here, does. No, you missed it. You missed them.
Too much resistance.
Might be as well to put this down again for a sec, guys. We'll get all this weed out and then go for a scoop again.
Yeah.
Be right back. So far we've just switched this. Oh, because I just got another one. I'll show you them in a second. We've just switched this pump on again because we've got all the blanket algae out. We've got a selected few of it. I'm saying these are not selected, obviously, but these are just ones that have been left in just to see what happened, and ones that Daz couldn't catch that were a little quick, so he just left them be just to see what happened naturally. Yeah, not amazing in there, guys, really, to be fair. Oh, but even when we leave him random ones, he always ends up with a squashed tomato there in the middle, look, and that's out of that one. Daz has just netted these ones out of here. We've got to be careful where I stand now because this is pumping out. And we also have come here, little fella, an Akabeko, aka the squash tomato. Oh, a nice little chag in there. Little sanket. And a little kahaku, and the rest of them are all pretty much. I mean, again, look, little chag, not done a great deal. Little Bendigoy, and a water boatman. You can get out. But what we have done, I think there's a little achiever there. Ochiba, as my mate Rick would say. Ochiba. We actually got Google Translate to pronounce it. It's Ochiba. Ochiba. But there is the odd one, little tiddler in here as well. But yeah, nothing of any great value. But look again, look at that, another dragonfly larvae just down there. It's quite big again. Ugly buggers, yeah, them. But for science, oh shit, man, it's turning into a complete bog here. Believe it or not, guys, but we put a whole lot of bleach in there because obviously Daz needs to know how we can get rid of them, and I'm talking more like 50% volume, and they're still perfectly fine, which is crazy. He's just put 2 whole bottles or 3 bottles of bleach in here and everything is still swimming around. Water boatman not affected by it, the same things still not affected by it. So bleach don't do them. It's going to have to be the painstaking individual. Look, water boatman there, swimming off, completely fine, not affected by it. 2 whole bottles of bleach gone in there. So we'll get this one pumped down to a lower level. You can see coming out again, pumping it out. Get this down to a much lower level. And we can see if there are any more little ones in there that we can salvage, so to speak. And then it's going to be getting refilled up, bleached out, power washed off. Job done. Ready for next season. That's just been round and cleared all the blanket algae off of there. And we've just scooped out all the rest. I'm actually paddling here now. It's getting quite deep. We've just cleaned up all the rest, got all the big bulks out of it and thrown it on the compost pile there. Alright guys, Daz has just done a quick selection through, and those are the only ones he's keeping. The rest of them have been, well, they're going to meet the maker. Dispatched, not good enough. Oh, left to their own devices is the cack was a bit cack, but the other four are quite nice. Two little sankies, one light chag, one darker chag. This is now completely empty. There's nothing left in there other than a silty mush. Fill it up, top it back up, and then give it a jet wash out, and that is going to be then prepped for spring next year. This one, again, same thing. And now, as we have found out that... Are you dead? Yeah, bleach works does. That one's definitely dead now.
Is it dead?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's just swam off. So these aren't
Indestructible.
These aren't killable.
No.
It's kind of harsh as that sounds, guys, but we need to know how we can get rid of them. Because you don't want them in your system when you're coming back in here. So this is now getting pumped out completely empty. And we've got this one down and empty. Look, bleach. That's how much bleach is in there, and it's not touched them. But yeah, jet washed off, job done. This one's already been bleached out. Daz, did you say this one's already been bleached out, this?
No, I've got bleached out.
Oh, you got to do this one as well. So this one.
Bleached except for that one.
Right, so
I've got another bottle of bleach.
we're going to get this one bleached off and sorted out as well. So, yeah. Everybody's interested? Like I was saying earlier, them are this year's fry. Daz has just left. He hasn't fed any of these, he's just left them to their own devices. But, you know, there's a nice little check. Oh, come here, let's see if we can get hold of it. It's got darker whiskers, nearly said them. Darker outline of the dorsal and tail. Nice scalation on it. Nice little fish. Make a nice check for somebody. If everybody's interested, hit us up in the comments. Get this one pumped out, and then we're on to these ones. Have already been done, so those ones are already sorted. But Daz has just been keeping his plants in this one, so I'm sure these make it through the winter. He'll have plenty of lilies to sort through next year. He gave me two of them as well. They all got bleached off before they went in my pond, but they're all starting to die back as well now, so those two are sorted out. So we're nearly there, but look at this. That's the master. It's like the Grinch's beard.
It's more to kill the protozoan. Kills duckweed.
But well, bleach doesn't seem to kill any plant, does it?
No.
Doesn't even kill grass.
No.
So that's that. Bleached off. Another one. There's his koi farm, sponsored by Bleach. Banging in a bit of bleach in this one. And you said it's also to kill the what is it? Parasites?
Protozoan parasites, Childrenella, Costia.
There you go.
These are tiny ones. Might be lurking.
And get that one bleached off. Get a bit of bleach in them ones as well. Actually, as I was saying, when I was saying to you earlier, this is the minute where I get cracked round the head with a landing net handle. Literally when I put the camera down, Dad's give me a good clout out head. He said, you should have brought your hard out. Should have brought me hard out and trip hazard signs for the bub.
Very dangerous occupation.
It is. Koi keeping, who would have thought it? Hard out required. But yeah, no else in there guys now, so all good. That's got a few of these jobs done and we'll be cracking on with the next. So I know, that's what I was saying. You say that plenty of bleach went in there and it still didn't kill those things. Look, that's plenty of foam coming out of there, so there were plenty of bleach went in and it didn't touch those dragonfly larvae. Not even phased by it. We put some in the tank just to test them for you to have a look at and just to see what effects it would have on them. Didn't touch them either. So the only way we're going to be able to do it unfortunately is to net them all out and leave them and dry the pond out. Right guys, well a few people have asked in the past what's happened to Daz's axolotls. Here you go. Daz's, sorry, Daz, I apologise mate. Daz's axolotls are all in here. You can see there's one just down there, one there, and another one there. So yeah, if anybody's interested and everybody wants some axolotls, Daz has absolutely tons of them. In fact, there is even a little koi in there too. But look, they're everywhere. There's a layer of blanket weed on the bottom, so they are hid in the blanket weed as well. But pretty much everywhere and anywhere you look, there is an axolotl. There's a fair few hundred in here. On there, look, this little black eyes looking up at us. And a couple more down there, and some more down there. And again, a whole load of them. This is probably going to spook them away when I do this now, but they're real big in there. So the big adults are in here as well. You can see that one there with its gills. I don't think for a minute that I will be able to get my hand in and get hold of one. But we'll give it a try for science. Absolutely no chance. But there is a lot of them in there. Let's see if we can get this big one. Yes, we can. There we go. Wrapped up in a whole layer of but yeah, some of them have grown pretty damn big. So yeah, if anybody's interested in any axolotls, guys, there's a good 300 or 400 of them or so in here. I didn't think I'd be able to get all of that one then. So there you go. Loads of types, different types in Believe. There's different colours in there. Let me just zip this back up. We buggered up again as always, and I'll show you this. I'd say buggered up. It's not really a buggered up really of a sort, but what we're going to be doing is grading through all these, all the best of the best, and then all the lesser grades. The best ones are going to be going in here, and as you can see, I'm going to put my hand in there now guys, because I've just had my hand in the other tank. Actually I can show you with this hand. Literally, look. It's brimming, absolutely brimming. If you look to the outside, it's a little bit on the wet side. We went down doing the other one while we were filling this one up and completely forgot. And that one has overflowed and brimming now. The fancies are in there. We're going to get these liners on next. these ones off, new liner in, get the pumps on and get them up and running, get this one filled up then afterwards, and then all the stock that we're bringing in, Daz wants to bring these fish in to overwinter them. So they're going to be inside this, which is a bit more sheltered and a bit more warmer in here. It's about a good, 5, maybe 6, possibly 10 degrees warmer in here than what it is on the outside. So that's the process. We're going to grade through all the best of the fish, best ones in here, or vice versa, whichever Daz chooses to do it. But these will be the fish. These are the ones that we're going to grade through, and those will be the ones that we're going to ball up. And if anybody's interested, hit us up, let us know, join the Telegram group, and we'll put some in a bowl and put a few. He's talking about just thinning the numbers down. He needs to get rid of some, move some fish on. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, there is some fish in there that ain't no special, they're literally just pond fillers, but throughout them there are some good ones too. And again, the next one then will be to come down and grade through and do the same with these ones after they've gone through the course of treatment. But there is some nice fish in there, some very nice fish in there. Hi guys, pond is half full. Daz has got a couple of leaks, but they're on in minors. This one we've cured by putting a new seal in. This one, he just popped in and this is just pushed in, so that wants solvent welding. This now fills up faster because that pump original was only, I think it was 3,500 litres, and this is a 5. So now this fills up faster than it can come back out. So he's gone to go get a new one. We're going to drill another other side and bang another one, so it has 2 returns coming back out, so it can get out quicker. So that one is almost up and running and ready to go. We've fed those little fancies, give them a bit of something to eat. Then we're going to have to start working on this one. Then we've got float switches to fit to both of them. Then we've got to grade all these. Then then we're going to fit, then we're going to fit a light in there because Daz has just realised now that he's got more plugs in there so he can make use of them. And then we're going to go through these, pick all the very best from these, and I'll leave them in there, and all the less so good ones, what we're going to do is we're going to put them in that big pond to winter through. And the reason being is that way then that keeps that pond up and cycled for Daz for when he's ready to move some more fish in there next year, and it'll just be a case of sacrificial fish, guys. At the end of the day, there's some in here that aren't that good and they aren't growing that well, but if we put a good 50 or 60 or so in there, that will keep the pond up and cycled. Because then what he wants to do is split the numbers from that into here, into here, and into here, into here, and into here, and get these growing. All these, believe it or not, are all the same age. So all those now are done, gone. Just a gang of little tiddlers that have not done nothing. I mean, these fish are 6-month-old, don't know, never gonna grow. So that's all getting out. That's all getting a bleach out. This is going to get switched back over, that back into this corner, and he's thinking about putting these two down at the far end where we've been draining off this morning, so that he can get, well, as they are this way, these take up quite a bit of room, but this way they don't, so you could have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and possibly 7 and 8, still giving him a little bit of space here so that he can shuffle them all so there's a gap between each one so he can get to service them. So that's the plan, that's what we're on with. That's the plan, that's what we're on with, and that's what we're hopefully going to try and get done by the end of today. And we're already at 3 o'clock, so going to get a wiggle them. Get back to you in a bit. So here we go, guys. We're just about nicely getting to that level where our Daz is going to be in trouble. That's literally millimetres off the top of his boot. Soggy wet leg time. There we go.
That went over the top.
On tiptoes. So a new bulkhead going in, and then we can get it on. Daz
can get dry.
can get dry. Is literally that is teetering edge of that boat there, Daz.
I know, it's already full.
Well, he is.
Yeah, both of them.
That's what you call dedication for you.
Bloody fish. Oh, there's a bit more.
Just so you can see, guys. Look at it. Should I switch pump on, Daz? It'll suck a bit out of the bottom of the pond.
Yeah. In fact, you could put the pipe in the bottom of my wellies.
Did you put the rubber on, Daz?
I did indeed.
You did.
Another appliance. I found another one.
Oh, good. Just in case we need one for the other side when we start messing with that one too.
I need another.
Oh no! You need another one of them.
Real vegetables.
Oh crap!
Not funny.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly.
Um,
Why don't you just take your shoes off and roll your trousers up? That's what I got told.
Yeah.
I got told to roll my trousers up, take your shoes
It's a
off
bit
and
late
man
for that
up.
now.
It's a bit too late. So we need another one of those now.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see if I can find one. Be right back, guys.
There might be.
Uh,
Oh, not too bad.
Oh, looks like
Ever
you
so-
still,
ever
looks
so
like you
slightly
still
down.
got wellies on. There we go.
Luckily, the legs absorb it all.
Yeah. Soaked it up. That's what you get for wearing thick socks.
Yeah.
Make sure that your wellies soak it all up.
Decent flow.
Yeah, that's running pretty good. That. You didn't solve them well that one. Still leaking.
Well, that is the adjustable joint.
Well, no. Your adjustable side's here.
Yes, I couldn't do that.
So you can undo that, and you can solve them well that. And now he takes his shoes and wellies off.
But it's cold.
I'm just going up to you.
He's still
Get
tiptoeing.
his trousers wet.
Well, I think they're already wet now. I think you're kind of beyond the wetness.
Yeah.
Oh. Power off. You might want to let it
Yeah.
not keep coming out anymore. And then that does flow pretty well. Now we need a little finer. Oh, there we are. And we can get all the bits of burrs and stuff out.
Not too cold once you get used to it.
Yeah. 15 degrees is not that bad, really, is it? I bet that's what it is about, roughly.
It is about that.
It's just what I thought when I was swimming with koi.
I really need to be now.
The chiller's got to him, guys. He says he needs a wee now. There we go. Get all those bits off. Top of pond. Few more liners. This is all the if you look at that, that's all the sock fluff from Daz's toes. I got a sneaky feeling, Daz, you're pouring that down the side of the pond, yeah? Sounds like, yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to having a wee.
A few more bits. And then he's just solvent welding that bit back up again. I don't know if Daz actually knows, but he's on camera while he's been saying LS.
Silence.
Plead the fifth. There we go. So, another half tank full. And by that time, it'll be up to Daz's waist. Solvent welding that joint. We can leave that running. There was a fair bit on top there. We'll leave it in there. There's a little present for Daz at a later date. Power on, Captain.
Yeah.
Full speed.
Getting out to electric. It works this time.
Hopefully. We did have a little weep there. That should have cured that. Solvent welding that.
Jimmy Wellies.
Oh. That one's slightly lower than the other one does.
You look fine to me.
Yeah. Blind man on a galloping horse.
The weight of the water will pull the other one down.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit, but not much to do. Split second. So there we go. Pumps in. Filters on. So pressure filter first coming through. Filter medium like sponges in that.
Sponges
Yeah.
and these weird
Bio balls.
Yeah.
Biological media in the bottom, sponges, and then through into static bed with some sponges in as well, and then returning back. Simple, but does the job. It's only going to be short-term winter accommodation for them. And that's just going to stick pumping to MIDI somewhere.
Get that air out of it.
There we go. So that's that. Now, time to get some fish bashed in.
Yeah. That'll be a proper wet.
Now guys, the next bit, the next stage is, oh Daz, we have a leak on the, I think that's leaking. Let's have a mess with that guys and we'll get back to you in a tick. There you go guys, a real quick fix on that one. It helps if you close all these clips. We'd left one open around the back, out of sight, out of mind and all that. But that's it, up and running, no more leaks. Job's a good one. Now, for some dry socks.
Yeah.
This next bit, guys, is, I mean, I don't know why Daz had actually gone in there with wellies, and I don't know why we didn't turn the hose pipe off so he didn't get wet.
I can put the waders on.
Exactly, because now Daz is going to put the waders on so that he can get the seine net out, and we're going to do some netting. After we watched him get wet, that were rather funny. But yeah, get some of these netted and graded through, best of the best to one, and then the others to the other side. Let's get going. Daz has been saying the reason why he made his seine net is because these fish are extremely difficult to catch. So we thought we'd have a go first beforehand and see what we can do. Go on, Chloe, this way. For this, you get
One.
we got one.
It's a start.
One's a start. Is it good or bad, Daz?
It's a nice fish actually. On the dumpy side.
If you could keep them in the numbers, concentrated in one area. Ooh. That's a nice one as well. Then I think you'd be alright with it, but like you said, it's difficult to single This is for singling fish, isn't it?
Yeah. But you try and get one specific fish out of here, forget it.
They're all going to be in that corner, right?
Yeah. See if you can get the nice clean looking half gill, 2-step.
Two-step kahaku, he says, as a request.
Yeah.
How about a kajaku instead?
Yeah.
How about a little secret that
Well,
will love you?
Began with a K.
Uh-huh.
Not a chance.
Saying that it is done.
Exactly.
It's easier with a bigger fish, isn't it? You're using one of these nets.
They're slower, the bigger fish. They're easier to judge the movements. Little fish are so erratic. You don't have a chance. That was a daft thing to do. Just pull the waders up before we even got in.
That's good. What's that? 6?
5. Nice try.
You notice how I picked out the shuramuji though?
I did.
You know how much I like them.
It's not actually a shoe, it's not a fish, it's sargi in it.
Which bit?
Its tail.
Oh, it's a feather. I thought I got 3 of them. You know, see, it's smaller counterpart. I can understand why.
Linked to missed it.
This is. I see why you're going with the with the seine net. Why you went to trouble to make it.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you can't move these nets fast through the water, isn't it?
Yeah. The only problem with saying that is it would tend to catch the pump at the bottom.
It's not really a light net, that either, is it?
No.
Bring on the seine net. That's what I say, folks. They call it, I think they call it a seine net because it probably keeps you sane because this will drive you mad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a big one out there.
It's a budget.
The budget, put it back. Yeah, seine net it is.
Nah. Fish. I'm saying shoot.
Skip this one. See if you beat my 6.
Just behind me. Someone got past.
That's fair few in there. That's a hell of a lot in there. I think you beat my 6.
Yeah, I definitely should have dropped the water level.
No, it was being as entertaining.
That's cold.
Did you bring spare clothing?
I did. I put it down in the ground and then I left it.
Are you trying to bring that in from bottom?
Yeah, I'm trying to peek because I don't want to get even wetter.
Oh.
Sneaky, it's a shot.
Yeah. Maybe they never got in.
Yeah.
Really, you need to have it all from the underside, don't you?
Yeah.
I know. Rick makes this look so easy, man.
He knows.
Gibbs. Need one.
You want to start scooping out the net now?
Oh! Yeah.
Did you just get wet again? Where did that go down
Where do
to?
you think that went?
Okay. Say no more.
Almost up to door.
Sure, our imaginations can continue that.
Oh, Daz, you beat me with best scoop. That feels good.
Yeah. Cheeky boy.
So Rick and Vince and everybody having as much fun there, and we're doing it on a smaller scale here at Daz's Cow Farm. Perhaps maybe not as successful with the capturing,
The
but
netting procedure. We're getting there, we're learning.
that's that beat the pan net, didn't it? Somewhat.
Just a tad.
So who's up for round 2?
Yeah, that's it. Same again. Rinse, repeat. Get wet.
Right, so if I hold this in this corner, This is my corner, isn't it? If I pin this in this corner,
Yeah.
and you start around there. You're going to go the reverse way just to keep them on the toes.
Yeah, couldn't just confuse them. Outwitted by a fish.
Wait, that one was behind the other side of the net then. Yeah, where we cocked up dads, we're making it so it had a two-step bottom, didn't we?
Yeah,
On this particular pond.
yeah.
I think it'd be a successful thing with one.
That's what I was thinking down the garden. It'd be much easier with this. Just go along the straight, bottom straight side of Oblong Pool. It would make harvesting a lot simpler.
Oh, look, there's three over there. Biggest. We've got them flummoxed this time, look at them, look at that, it folds up on them so they can't jump out.
That's it.
Tactical nets. Oh, that didn't know. That didn't give yourself a headache then, didn't it? Got on pump.
Right. That's why they will escape through. Yeah. One.
Oh, hang about.
You have to go turn it off.
Switch off the.
You done it?
I'll do it. Alright, I'll keep putting those on our switch off. Close pipe. Yeah. Oh, it's not a chub.
There, you've got 3.
No way.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Oh, mate, yeah, there's loads there.
Loads over here now.
What happened last time? Except last time I gave it a bit of a gentle tug, pulled the whole pump off.
So that was a fail. So I
Yeah.
say we go around the original way.
Yeah.
More success. Get it all into this corner then. And start from here then. I know it's a note. It's anywhere else. Oh, that corner. There's this. Oh. Is that your corner or my corner?
That's my corner.
Yeah. That's mine. So that's your start rope there then. That should be a roof. I got it. Blackfish, go on.
There's some big ones in here.
Yeah, it's some bigger than it think, isn't it?
Yeah. They must be hiding behind the net to start with.
Possible. Oh. Bump again.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. Let's just take this thing off. Could you switch this off inside? You can. Well, I just unconnect this, take the pump out, and we've got a clear run. Just flick the switch and I'll tell you if it's done it or not. That's the one.
There's still a fair lot of fish in there.
Yeah. God, that's slippy.
You got net round it. Oh, there's the life escapees.
That should solve the problem, hopefully. Yeah, I'm really scared now.
Oh, you're pulling That's a big one, isn't it?
Over that, sir.
That was more successful.
Yeah.
Size of that bugger. Yeah. I missed him. We definitely got more at the bottom then.
Yeah.
There's a lot more grime in the net as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are surprisingly bigger than others. That was more of a better deal, Dan. You just need a hook moved. How do you breed that?
What do we do hybrids?
Goldfish hybrid. I mean, that takes some skill to produce goldfish from koi. Who's up for round 6?
This is the thing. I get more in one go.
No, but we would have been sitting here for weeks, man.
This is the thing, you don't realise
This is
how
way
hard it is
quicker
to
than-
catch them. I never realised until I tried, thought, I'm never going to do this, lad.
Rick makes it look easy, like, doesn't he? But
It does.
this is easier than the alternative. Right, so my piece, my corner.
It's the hardest time fishes.
Nowhere to go. Oops. Can't sing that, can you? Can't sing on YouTube. Actually, my glasses are wet through, man.
I wish it was just my glasses that were wet through.
Yeah, well.
You're a very squelchy dry move.
We have definitely missed some of that edge and to see them swimming down back at net already.
Yeah. They've got past me. They hook the line at the edge and they try and get... They're not phased by you, they try and squeeze past you to get behind the flipping net.
There's tons here.
There's some bigger sargies in there. No. experiencing technical difficulties.
More buoyance.
Yeah, there's more buoyancy. I think we'll just about hold it back.
Yeah, it's fine with me and that. He's obviously a bit special.
He's there. Oh, fast, too fast.
Now a good 5 or 6 days good then.
It's always the big ones as well.
Right, me back, look at that, actually, there might be more than 5 or 6. Yeah, there's a lot, just as got. But this is more successful than the other way, does.
100%.
Same net required. Shopping list, Christmas.
That's a nice one.
Nice, thank you, that, isn't it?
Oh, got a jumper.
Oh, it's a nice one too. Well, I would have never thought there was some fishing of that size, guys. Because you don't see them, do you?
No. Deal with it later. Finally got the Becca. I was trying to get the Becca appreciation with it.
Oh, we'll get it on video.
Months behind.
That wasn't a bad haul, that does, to be fair.
No.
What the heck is that? I thought you were a fancy goldfish again. That's actually a koi.
It might well be. Got a few escapees.
Mother of all shuramujis. Look at that! Massive. The kangaroo one does. Shuramuji army. Did we get them all? Oh shit, there's still one in there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what they're doing, don't you? Look, they're all coming along the
Yeah,
edge
look,
and
they're
they're going
walking down the
behind the net
Don't go
before
this
you've
way,
even
then.
pulled it out. They're not silly.
Let's go with reverse thrust.
Reverse thrust. You need a scarer to go in front of you to knock them away from the
beta.
wall. Yeah, a beta. That's the one. That's the one I was looking for. You need a beta.
Oh, they'll throw Willow in.
I'm sure she'll have a wetsuit,
Oh, yeah,
you
there's
know,
one still
in her
there.
extensive wardrobe.
Sneaky. That's sneaky enough.
Sneak of that fish.
showing the net rather than all the keep swimming back to you towards the trap does. Yeah, we need more buoyancy. Well, actually, there's none around the back of the net this time.
I can't see them yet. Maybe we foiled them.
So,
Fiendishly cunning.
Watch
plan.
that net starting to sink.
well, go down. And it's starting to sink a little. You just go that little bit slower, it doesn't.
Oh no.
What?
There's like 3, 4 really big ones just swimming up the other side of the net. Missed them.
I can only see 5 now instead of 505. So that's better. Oh, one there as well. Oh.
At this point, I think you might find it easier to move without the chest waders on.
What's that? Well, yeah, there's not
The
much
amount
point
that I
wearing
can
them
watch
really, is
go
there?
down there.
See you go.
We took a kettle of water down these waves in a minute.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Got a good amount of fish in that. You got them dancing around your feet.
It's either a fish inside my waders or it's air all rushing on. The water's going down. Yeah, this definitely needs a winter job. You die of hypothermia. Big quackoo.
Yeah, it is a quackoo. Next year we'll do some kahakus.
Yeah.
That one does look nice though, that one.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
was a good net for. Let's see many slipped past or out there. Oh, back at bronze. How bronzy actually.
Yeah.
About nearly stuck them all there then, but. Mirror carp's neat, Tim does. That's definitely a mirror carp.
That green one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite nice though.
Did you get one? No. Oh, they were quick. There's still a good fair few in here.
There is. Big ones, there's a big one.
Let's bring your net away from here. That's it. I can go down, right down to his head. If I come along here, spread them all that way. So hopefully there's been none there at the start where you go in. Can't you be on? Double this.
So you see what I mean though? It's definitely not a one-man operation.
No, it's not.
It's impossible.
You'd need a good set of stakes if you were going to do it on your own.
Some kind of stake that will clamp to the side so you can close one end off and then go back round to it.
I feel it pulling on stick. Just nice and slow like I did last time, because that just keep the float on top and it seems like they're a lot less. Who's counting down? See, that folds them, doesn't it? They think they're secure there, but it folds it around them. That's it. Doomed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have lost 10 minutes. No way. Oh, that was nice. Oh.
See.
Not very good 3 or 4, that's escaping then.
Just wait for a chance, aren't we?
Yeah.
I suppose by this time they've already escaped 3 or 4 times, so they know what they're doing.
small scale. Get him. Yes! I know you're good. Free for the win. See, we're going to go for that. Free, that's not going to get back in. No.
Why don't we try and get that one over there, guys? Because he's practically the neck of the wall, isn't
Do
he?
you want to just put your arm on that?
I'll just hold that there. Yeah,
He's fast. That's what he is.
so you get ready to... Yeah, then make a run for it.
There's a couple. I mean, I'd have just put one in there.
Well, we've definitely got one then.
There's a few there still. More than what I thought. We are getting down to the last of them, I would have thought now. One more in there, I think. Oh, yeah. Nice mat to go back with there.
No chance of that little net.
Well, that's hard to pull through water, that.
It is, yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
You got one more?
One more, let's go.
One more, we'll give them 5 and we'll see what we can get them from. Well, that's slipping up.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. About. Of course he has.
Yeah.
I'll just stand in
Not
here
our
and
watch.
keep real quiet.
Things you do.
Ain't really ill for fun. I think you should be going that way.
Does that work then?
No, but if you can put it in the camera. Yeah, he does it now.
Aye, Captain. At least we caught something.
Yes, there's a bird's feather and a leaf in there.
That'll do for me.
Oh, there's a few in there this time, and I haven't seen any. Oh, it's some of the bitches. This is hard to see it. I haven't seen any go down here. There they go.
That's the jinx.
Oh, sink in.
Oh, too much.
Steady go.
Steady as you go.
Great big orange one.
Yeah,
How's that one being hiding?
Bloody goldfish.
Yeah, again. It takes some doing though, does breeding goldfish from kite.
It's a fine art.
There's a big one in there. Did you see that there?
Yeah.
Oh, steady.
There's a great big sankey with a bright red head.
Yeah, there is. I've seen it each time you pulled the seine net in, but it's been the other side of it. Every time we're at Bell. It comes up just to show off and then dives back down again. Na.
Ah, there we are.
Yeah,
Finest, the finest of feathers. I'll take a dozen. I did. Smashed me salt all year. Got the bottom, then we got the bottom. Have we got fish, Daz?
We have indeed.
Somewhere.
That bloody goldfish, for God's sake. Oh, we got,
Oh,
the,
they got
yes,
the
we got the red
sankey.
one, yeah. metal poles that you stick in the ground. Got the net up. Maybe too much for the liner though. It's a nice goldfish though.
It is a goldfish.
It is, yeah. Would have made a nice goy. Premium Benny goy.
Long shade of fish.
Well, that's the other backhoe.
Bloody goldfish. Had me thinking it was a nice bit. A nice benny guy for him. Oh, there's the elusive one.
That's the cow back here, it's a nice one though.
Alright, calm down. Look at that. Whitefish does just for that.
Yeah.
Well, what? My eyes, that's a nice fish. Nice Matsukawa back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice that one.
Well, if nothing else does, you can produce some nice sankies and nice sugar bushes.
I don't know if that was confident or not. They're disappearing. Freaking hole at the bottom. Didn't close it off. Oh, no, I didn't close it off.
Yeah, I like that royal weed.
So I better come clean.
Oh, shite. We'll try again, Dad. Just let them all go.
So close. So close.
Well, there they are.
Right, let's bring them there all to one corner and just make sure that there's no more of them.
Either way. Stamp on them all to make sure.
This is the one, Dad.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Will it be water?
Right, yes. There's a fair few fish in there, though, Dad.
Yeah.
10 at least. Right, I'm good here. Come on. This is fun if nothing else. What else did you get to do this shit? Let's go down Rick.
Yeah.
Note to self, let's start breeding quite earlier in the season so you can do it when it's warm.
Yeah, like January. It'd be good if it did spawn then. It did seem massive, this net, but it's just about the right size. You can't get much shorter.
Yeah, it is, yeah, any shorter it wouldn't have been big enough though. You're getting faster, Dad.
Yeah.
We're catching less though. Right,
See if I can get hold of both ends this time.
keep your foot on the what's it. Don't make an hole at the bottom from all scraping it out of. Just shove that down your way.
I wonder what it was.
Why don't you try putting the bottom before the top?
Yeah.
It might be wrong, but I think that's how Rick did it anyway, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pull from the bottom and then the top.
That's what happens when you pull top bottom right?
Top collapses.
Yeah, okay, right. Maybe don't do that then.
Yeah, you did pull it from the bottom, but you had professional nets, not something made out of curtains. That's a big one.
Yeah, that one's a little bit several times, though.
Not this time.
Not this time.
This time it'll be mine.
To me, Josephine. Right. No. Mr. Hadfield's gone all the way over there to Japan to experience this. Just,
Yeah, it's a motorway. Get scooping, sir, quick for the escape.
so how does a fish of that size elude us all that many times? It's got them still there. Oh, there's loads. They were all there.
Trying to get through the
Were they in your way? This?
in the pocket.
How do you get some that size though? That's the one that's been escaping.
What is that?
There we go to Jack.
Really should see it.
There's no sneaking around though this
I
time.
think that's it.
I think I'm out of coma.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing going around. That's not what Oh!
Did he get away?
Oh, yourself, didn't you? I think we'll wait now, Dad, see what comes up.
Can't even lift my legs to that actually. Oh, I can pull all the way up to my ass.
If nothing else.
Nothing else, I've had a bath today.
That was a semi-evil laugh.
I've been paused and waiting for it for ages.
Definitely not winter sport.